Raiders pregame live.
We want to take a moment to recognize the work the Raiders do on and off the field. The team always involved in the community, and this season, boy, it was no different. During the 2022 season, the Raiders helped fulfill all kinds of wishes for several kids and one adult, thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Good on the Raiders for helping bring smiles to many, many involved here in the community. Congratulations to Raiders cornerback Albert Lewis. He was chosen to be one of 15 modern era finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame in the class of 2023. It's his first time making it to the finalist stage and his last year of eligibility. Lewis played 16 seasons in the NFL, the final 5 with the Raiders. In the 75 games he played in the silver and black here, racked up 242 solo tackles, 4 interceptions, and he had 8 sacks. Good luck to him. Well, this is the final episode of Raiders Pregame Live, so we go back through some of our favorite moments of the season so far, and we jump into some food once again. Thanks again to our good buddy right here, Mark McMillan right here. But we got the MVP of the Palms here. Marcus O'Brien is right here, the main chef for all of the Palms, and we want to introduce him and Mabel's Barbecue. So you guys are big Raiders fans. You got this marvelous food. You do so many wonderful things over there at the Palms. Tell us what you're doing for the fans here in Vegas.
Well, Mabel's Barbecue by Chef Michael Simon, can't beat it. Some of the best barbecue, not only in this town, but almost every town. We have tons of things going on. We have Raiders tailgates. We have the shuttle going from Mabel's Barbecue. We also have a man cave that you can't beat to watch games. We have TVs everywhere. And the place is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And look at Ron Futrell trying to dig into this food already right here.
You can get the smell.
You can get this. You got the burn. What do you have right here for us?
Oh, we got a little bit of everything. You got smoked chicken. You got our ribs. You got our brisket. You got smoked chicken wings. You got a little burnt ends and watermelon, mac and cheese, cornbread. I mean, pickles that are amazing.
Well, all together now, before we close the show here, we can't wait to taste this stuff. Let's talk about some of the season-ending plays that we kind of thought were some of the big plays of the season. Jarrett Stidham, first of all, gets his first NFL start, throws for 350 yards against the #1 defense. Kevin, this guy was great last week.
Yeah, you couldn't have had a better debut unless there was a better outcome. But, you know, he impressed across the board. I mean, he hung there in the pocket. He made some big-time throws. He gave them a chance to win down the stretch, which was the most impressive to me as in his debut.
One of the big plays of the year, and probably the biggest play of the year in the NFL, was the Chandler Jones game-winning stealing touchdown over the Patriots. And Ron, this is one of those plays that you look at and you're in amazement how this happened.
And it played a factor right now in the Patriots are making the playoffs, how they messed that thing up. But for the Raiders, never a dull moment in their games. You can say what you want, only 6 wins so far this season, got a chance for 8 later today. But their games are almost always exciting.
Josh Jacobs' 86-yard run to win in overtime against the Seahawks. That was another big game right here. Remember, we just busted through the thing, Mark, and that was a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a big-time run right there. He had a career day that day. We thought, you know, the Seattle Seahawks was going to show up, but Josh Jacobs had a day that week, and I think he was the MVP of the league, actually of the
AFC, yeah. Then Devontae Adams with the walk-off touchdown. Remember that one? To win the game in Denver. This was pretty exciting stuff, Kevin.
Oh, it doesn't get more exciting than that. I'm going back to Ron's point. I mean, say what you want about the Raiders this season. They at least made it, barring the Saints game. If you take the Saints game out of the equation, every single game was exciting. So I'll give them that.
If you had no dog in the fight, if you were just an NFL fan watching these games, phenomenal games, like you said, Kevin. How about another one right here? Daron Harmon with the pick 6 at home. Remember this one? Takes it all the way back. That was a pretty exciting game, Mark.
Yeah, that was a really exciting game. Obviously, Harmon had a really good game that week. He was making a lot of tackles around the line of scrimmage, and then get the pick 6 against a Texans team that was giving the Raiders trouble that game, but that kind of sealed the deal right there.
And finally, for our Marcus O'Brien over there at Mabel's, remember this play right here? Amik Robertson returns a fumble against the Broncos at home.
Oh, look at that.
All right,
He gone.
He's already chewing. He's already got hernias on his hands.
His hands are pretty good.
That was you know what you think of this season, though? It was a phenomenal season with all the different plays. I mean, you're taking away the wins and loss records, but if you're living in, wherever in Indianapolis is watching NFL football, you had to go on that Raiders season with all those unfortunately losses, but they were exciting.
Very exciting. Then you say Indianapolis. That was kind of like a store, little still in.
Yeah, right. Jeff Saturday, another one.
Coach come out of retirement.
Yeah, so the season's over. What do you think next year as they get ready to build and try to move on with a different quarterback, perhaps?
Kevin,
Yeah, I think it's exciting. I think it's exciting times. I mean, you heard from Devontae Adams earlier this week when he was asked if he wants to be a Raider in the future, and with that, he didn't even pause. He said absolutely. So that's number one going forward, is making sure Devontae Adams is happy, getting Josh Jacobs locked down, then going out and getting a quarterback.
You said you heard from Devontae Adams throughout the course of the season. I'm only hearing from Ron Futrell chomping down on these bits right here.
Stay strong. Stay
That's the only thing
I'm
I
over
can
here
hear.
trying to drop knowledge, and Ron's just eating.
Stay strong today and perform against. Go out with a bash today against Kansas City.
Well, that'd be a big one.
Place famous for barbecue.
And hey guys, how about this too? I mean, there's a possibility of a neutral site AFC championship. Why not Las Vegas? We'll see what happens,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be awesome. Wait, how are they? Ron, how is it?
I'm over
We
here
gotta get a review.
Burn ends are remarkable. This is great.
Yeah, good job.
I'm
falling off the
feeling
bone.
Enjoy it. Hey, thank you very much, Marcus. Appreciate you coming by. Head at the Palms. We had a great time on New Year's Eve over at the Palms. Channel 8 was over there. 8 News Now we're doing the New Year's stuff, and everybody's digging in. It's going to be a great time. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Kevin, any final thoughts? We've got 10 seconds. We're out of time. Mark, thanks for being with us all season.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Looking forward to
It was a blast. Thank you very much. Hey, have a great Saturday. We'll see if the Raiders can beat the Chiefs. We'll see you back here in the fall. Have a great day, everybody.